Hi Pisces, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 18th to the 24th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me, and do keep in mind this is general for the week, so just take what resonates. As well, thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and subscriptions if you haven't done so already. And to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email. Everything you need lies down below in the description box. I'll definitely get that started for you. And don't forget to stick with me to the very end of this video in order to get an answer to your own yes or no question. So just think of it along the way. The overall message I channeled for you for this upcoming week, wanting so much more, wanting so much more. I'm already picking up on that vibe in your energy. And the song that Spirit chose to speak upon your week, Best Days by Matt White, Best Days. I love this song. I'll leave it down below for you to utilize in one way, shape, or form. And let's begin. We'll start by pulling messages, whatever we get from the Halloween Oracle deck, and then we'll further speak upon your week with the Gilded Tarot Royale deck, if I could even say it. You're not going to feel like forcing it this week, and I feel like you may be experiencing that recently as well. Knowing and just realizing in a lot of ways that you just want and desire so much more out of life than what your day-to-day experiences recently have been entailing. Whether that's, just going through the mundane tasks you have to fulfill at work, wanting more in that category. It feels like it could be more than one area of your life where you just want more. So be it. It's up to you what you settle for, what you desire, and what you actually decide to go after when it comes to your own individual life. And we have protection here. Ooh, that's a little bit feisty. You could find that certain levels of protection feel a bit harsh at certain points in the week, whether it's spiritual protection, whether it's from somebody else, or you feel a bit feisty in moments of wanting to protect or defend somebody else that you care about. Feeling as if there are levels of emotion floating to the surface at certain points in the week, but it not coming off in the way that it usually does or the way people would expect. We're going to pull one more, as I feel like there's an underlining focus on the light after the darkness. This was at the split deck. Bear with me as I struggle. You could be spiritually messed with throughout the week. You're not the only sign out of the 12. But where all things pause and begin again is at the bottom, as authenticity and visibility is here as well. Speaking upon you feeling invisible, sort of not fitting in at certain points in a situation or multiple, feeling like a lot doesn't resonate with you. But interestingly enough, as I went to go read authenticity, I read authority, all right? So there could be a focus on authority in one way, shape, or form throughout the week. Not wanting to comply is what I'm getting. Okay, coming out, death. The eternal cycle begins here. A focus on endings, new beginnings, what you desire to move away from. Feeling as if you just are being pushed to reflect on oneself at a core level, right? Who you've become, what you desire more so moving forward in order to feel like you fit in order to feel as if things, people, situations resonate with oneself more so. Just feeling as if, I think this is a moth. Interesting. Being pushed to just lay things flat out for oneself and just re-examine things in a simplistic manner. Is this working for me? Is this working for me? Okay, no, yes, all right, perfect. Let's shift things around. No longer settling for oneself or getting that push once again, as I feel like you're feeling watched in certain ways, whether it's someone else in your situation in your life or multiple people. Could even be spiritual if you look at those eyes in the background. Another reading got that message as well, but yours, I feel like it's work for some reason. It could be an authority figure, being pushed to recognize that you don't have a level of bad luck in your future, to just accept what's happened, but don't be feeling as if you have to accept what doesn't work for you anymore, once again. Let's continue and pull some tarot. Not too thrilled at certain points throughout the week, but things will get better is what I'm hearing. And you're also being pushed with the song to recognize these are the best days of your life, so you want to make sure you're wrapped up with what feels right for you, what lights you up inside, right? It's all about making sure you feel alive to the point where you glow, where you enjoy what you do. It does affect the quality of your work. The after effect, interesting, or the outcome of certain connections, how they progress. Weirdest wording, not sure if that came out right, but we have the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles at the split deck. 677, I would look up that angel number meaning, as well as 77. There are some messages for you, but I just feel as if you're being pushed to recognize through an abundance of clarity throughout the week that you have options, okay? They're saying 2 by 2. You may have to do things in pairs, or you may find that you just stand out in the crowd but choose to blend in at certain points. I feel like those are separate messages, but you have options when it comes to what you want to replace, what you want to move towards, what you desire in certain ways, even if it feels a bit foggy as to what you do desire, or feeling as if there's just certain blockages, certain doors that are just shut somewhat permanently between you and what you desire. You'll get there when the time is right, getting abundance in other ways as well, in that making you feel a little bit better, but wanting and desiring more once again, and just feeling like you aren't getting everything you need where you are. Even though there are other levels of abundance benefits from where you're at. I'm looking at a design here, but for some reason I saw a compass. I feel like you need to trust your inner compass at certain points, where you want to travel to, where you want to go. And when I was struggling to, I'm getting the worst headache right now. When I was struggling to get your overall message, I was drawn to my deodorant where there's a ship, okay? I feel like a ship's coming in for you, just desire travel, movement in a lot of ways. Feeling as if you just are giving yourself a headache, or other people are, or just a level of work that you have to complete. Just doing what you have to do throughout the week, desiring more in so many ways. Let's keep pulling. Feeling quite torn in certain ways as well. But we have the Magician and the Eight of Swords, feeling a bit tied up, restricted, stuck in a certain situation or multiple, and wanting to manifest everything you desire moving forward. Having goals and dreams, but at times putting them to the side or discarding them and feeling as if they don't matter or aren't doable. It's a week where you're reminded they do matter and they're absolutely doable. The possibilities are endless for you at this time, but you need to recognize that at times you're blocking oneself from the clarity out of fear, or just desiring a level of stability. But I do feel like there's a new financial investment, a new job on the horizon for oneself. It could be a promotion, but I feel as if you do think about your money almost 24/7. But this week you're being pushed to recognize, once again, focus to an extent on what else you desire. A push to save your money throughout the week as well. Feeling as if you desire more control, feeling like things aren't in your control as much, and therefore you just go with the flow and do what you have to do. But it eats at you at times, does it not? And I know that's a bit disheartening to mention, but it's just a fact. As I feel like at the bottom of the deck, as a lot does come at you, in a multitude of ways throughout the week, you're pushed to recognize what you desire as far as change. And I do feel like you are pushed to prioritize your happiness moving forward, whether other people benefit from it or not, right? It isn't selfish to prioritize one's happiness and see a happier life manifest before one's eyes all the meanwhile, as you are going with the flow and feel a bit angelic at certain points of the week, as you hear spirit loud and clear. You're being pushed to listen to people's advice, judgments, but don't take them to heart, and maybe don't even put them to use, but listen all the meanwhile. Keep an open ear in a multitude of ways. A very spiritually connected week as you're pushed to keep the hope alive, to recognize the wish fulfillments you desire do lie on the horizon if they're meant for you along your path, but you can't stick with a situation that is going to leave you with diminished hope, right? To put a sword in old habits as well throughout the week, especially when it comes to how you spend your money, out of respect for where you want to head, what you want to achieve. as I feel like you're pushed to explore that wild side and to embrace change all the meanwhile, as it is a week where once again you're wanting so much more and you deserve just that. Let's answer your question. I just got a little bit emotional there. For Pisces. Alrighty, you're getting an answer of yes. You got a yes. So I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Pisces.